packet tracer. Dial peering is the routing in Cisco IP phones. This is a technique that is used to route packets or to enable phones to call each other in multiple departments. So this is the topology that I have created. This is branch A under this network, branch B under this network. These are the 3 phones with their extension numbers, as you can see. I have configured already this topology for normal VoIP. So this phone can call this phone can call this, and vice versa. But this phone here in this branch cannot call phones in this branch. Let's start by verifying connectivity between phones in the same branch. That is 4100. That is 4200. That is 4000. So let this one call 4200. 4200. You can see the phone is ringing. If I can go to 4200 here and check, you see it is ringing. The moment I pick, then the session is opened, then I disconnect that session. So my phones are able to call each other in this department. But when I try this department here, calls cannot go through. Let me show you. 33,000, you see, unknown number, it cannot work. Let me show you how to configure dial peering. Dial peering, procedure for configuring dial peering. Step 1, create dial peer ID. Step 2, specify destination pattern for phones. Step 3, create a session tracked to respective gateway. So that is a simple steps to follow to configure dial peering to ensure that these phones in this department calls phones in these departments. First of all, let me show you the configuration that I have done. In this switch here, this switch is entirely serving voice VLAN in this branch. So all ports here are under VLAN 1, the default VLAN or the native VLAN. So I assigned ports to VLAN 1. You can see show VLANs. There is no VLAN created here. You can see the default VLAN 1 and the special one. Show running config. You see, I assigned port 1 up to port 20 something here to access voice VLAN. This is the crucial command when configuring voice VLAN you should not miss. So that's what I just did on the switch. Same applies here. So you have seen what I did on the switch. To power up your Cisco IP phones, by default they are not powered. In enterprise they are powered through Ethernet cable, that is over PoE. So you come to physical tab, then you remove this adapter. So by default this adapter is not there. So this process is how you power the phones. So you see, these are the stages, the process that I did before to minimize on time. Configure the IP addresses on interfaces. So this interface 0/0 is having the IP first IP address from this subnet. Then this one is also having the first IP from this subnet. Then this link here it is having two IP address, one on this interface, then another one on this interface. After there, I created the DHCP pools to serve these voice VLANs on this router, then configure the call manager. Let me show you the running configuration on the router. Show running configuration on the router. This is the DHCP pool that I created to serve the voice VLAN, then assign the IP address on the interface. Then this is the interface interconnecting the another router for branch B. Then this is the configuration for call manager, how to enable call manager here on this department. Then this second process is assigning IP number, assigning extension numbers to Cisco phones. So what I did here, I just also did here. That's why when I try to call this phone from this phone, it works. So that is the normal VoIP configuration in Cisco Packet Tracer. But the hitch is my phones are not yet able to conduct or to call other phones in the other departments, as I had demonstrated earlier. So let me configure for such to happen. So go global configuration mode. Step one, create dial peer ID. So dial peering, voice, then 2, then VoIP. So 2 is the ID for that. Then second step, specify destination pattern for phones. So when I am on this router here, my destination pattern is this. When I'm here, my destination pattern is this. So destination patterns, my extension numbers are starting with the 3. So it will be 3 dot dot dot. Those dots means other numbers are following. So destination pattern, then 3 dot dot dot. You see? After there, session target IP version 4, then the gateway of that particular branch, that is 192.168.10.1. Just a minute. I wrote something here, IP version 4, then 192.168.10.1. You can confirm it is right now. Then that is how we configure dial peering. You end, then save your configuration, then come also and configure the same on this router. So my destination pattern when I'm on this router 1, it is this 4 dot dot dot. So config terminal, dial peering, voice, then this is ID number 3, then VoIP. After there, destination pattern, then 4 dot dot. After there, session target IP version 4, the gateway of this particular voice department, that is a branch A, that's 172.30.19.1. It's now okay. So that's how we configure dial peering. When you follow these steps, it should work. So let me save, then try to ping. 41, I'm pinging to one of these phones here. So that 3000. It should show something ringing here. So let me check. Just a matter of syncing, synchronization, but it should work. It should work. So let it finish singing, then confirm. But before that, I can also show you how this one works. Saying enter number. So it's ringing. That is it. Thank you so much. If you feel to conduct anything, or if you feel help, please subscribe to Netlabs Hub for more videos as this. I'm open for collaboration.